Hello and welcome to Quirky Cat Crafts. This is Sherry. Alright, it's Friday night. We have high winds here in Kansas and Missouri. And then the other side, Indiana and Illinois, they've got severe thunderstorms and tornadoes. So my coworker and I chose to not risk driving tonight, so I'm home. And I am back to working on my pink and green Paris themed double-sided chalkboard mixed media mosaic. Okay, so a few things here. So you guys saw my substrate closet in my craft room tour video, and so I almost always have multiples. And so when I do, I'll, utilize them to lay it out. So then when I'm gluing, all I have to do is transfer it over to the other one. I did decide to go ahead and paint the base black, and I'll need to do a seal of varnish on that before I start gluing. The other thing I need to think about is what I want to do along the bottom. So I have some choices. I could do like gold embossing with some kind of a texture type stamp, maybe like a lace pattern or something. Or I've got, basically I grabbed it all. Okay, I'm probably going to need to zoom out. Yeah, we'll just start out zoomed out a little more. Basically grabbed all of my pink options of what I could potentially do. I thought about this, which has like gold hearts, and it's like a leather, and wrap that all the way around. So it does match the lighter pink really well. So that's option one. Pay attention, you guys, because I'm going to want you guys to vote, because I can't decide what I'm going to do. Option one is the leather strip with the gold hearts, okay? I pulled this, but I'm not going to use it because it's too, I don't like the shade of pink. I mean, it's pretty, but I don't feel like it's the right shade of pink. I think I have this in white also. I could do this in white. So option two is lace in white. I've got this just real thick glitter. I don't think I like that either. I think that's going to distract from the mosaic. Okay, so eliminating that. I've got, this is like a velvet. Kind of plain, not a whole lot going on. I don't know about that either. And then this, what do they call this? Unicorn eyelashes? I don't know. Makes me think of like ballerina. It's kind of stretchy. Oops. Seriously. Fine. Let's do this. And so I thought about giving it like a little ballerina skirt. I don't know. I don't know, you guys. I think I'm leaning towards this. That's what I think I'm leaning towards. You guys tell me what you think. The gold hearts on the leather, or the froofy I don't feel like this is right for this project. This would be good for a ballerina project. I don't feel like it's right for this project. Of course, I could do this and then just glue like little gemstones on each. All right, pink lace or the gold leather strip, you guys. You let me know what you think in the comments. I don't know. Okay, so let's set this aside for right now. And bring this back down. And I'm going to show you some things I've done different since the last time I was on here. Okay, so I'm still planning on using this French pink leafing with the heart impression to fill in the little gaps. There aren't a whole lot of little gaps on this one. And it's going to bug me if I just have 1, 2, 3 here. I'm going to feel like I need one over here. So I might shorten this hand painted. I still need a hand painted and a music note and this little glass tile over here, but I could shorten that down to like a little 2-piece one. And then I could have another little piece of leafing there. That makes me feel better. Okay. All right, so it'll be leafing, 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 and then over here will be leafing, 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 leafing. Okay. So still planning on using that, but I'm not going to cut it down till I glue the rest because spacing, you guys know how spacing is. I did add 3 of the small glitter tiles on each side. I did a pink, a green, and a white. And then pink, green, and white. So I did add those in. The other thing I added was 2 glass cabochons with this paper that Barbara sent me in my Happy Mail. Thank you, Barbara. And so I just glued glass cabochon on top and then cut it out. So I have 2 of those on here to kind of play off the 2 roses on the green clay. So it's, you know, it's like boom, 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 boom. Okay. And then I did add in these hand painted, which I haven't painted yet. I'm going to paint them with, this is Americana Satin Soft Jade. And then Martha Stewart Pink Taffeta Pearl. And then I'll do the lines with gold. So I've got 4 on this one and only 3 on this one, but that's okay. Yeah, so that's where we're at right now. So I'm going to go ahead and paint the hand-painted ones. So, and then I played with like adding more like something up here, gemstones or something. But I've decided that this is so intricate and it's pretty that I'm going to just leave it by itself and not worry about the fact that I've got a little bit of space there. So this is where we're at right now. Okay. Yeah. All right. So and then, hi Garfield, don't you dare. I don't know what his deal is tonight, but I don't know if it's the weather or what, but he is driving me up a wall. All right. All right, so we're going to move these up here. And we're going to paint these real quick. So, sorry, I'm going to shake you a little bit. Okay. No. Go away. Go find something to do. You guys, he's sitting here on the floor right next to me. And he's really, really, really looking like he's gonna... I have nothing for you. I'm serious. Like, this boy, I don't even know. Do not even know. All right, so I'm just putting out a little bit, just a little blob of the green and pink paint here because I don't need a whole lot. Sorry, the green paint sounds really liquidy, so I want to make sure I mix it well. All right. Anyway. So yeah, it's Friday night and... Okay, wait, I need to think. I think I'm going to do pink on the inside and green on the outside on all of them. Yeah. So, yeah. It's kind of a bummer that I'm not working tonight, but on the other hand, I was also okay with it because my 8-year-old niece, her birthday party's tomorrow. And it's at like, I think 1 o'clock or something. So if I was working tonight, I wouldn't get home till 5 or 6 in the morning, possibly later because of the weather. So, and then I have to drive an hour to get to Topeka to go to her party. And it would just be a long, tiring day. So this way I can play for a little bit and then go to bed earlier than I normally would, and I'll be able to function tomorrow. So I was kind of hoping to have this done to take to my stepmother because she's the one that requested this for a lady that she's an in-home caregiver for. But she doesn't need it until June. I'm trying to figure out if I'm hearing traffic noises or thunder. I checked the radar right before I logged on here and I didn't see anything, but maybe stuff is popping up. I don't know. But anyway, so, and I decided not to rush it. So, not going to worry about having it done for tomorrow. For those of you that watched one of my earliest videos, which was the little mini Disney banks that I can't sell, which drives me nuts because they would sell. But I had given my niece a Doc McStuffins one about, I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago. And when I was up there for Christmas, she gave it back to me because it needed repairs. You know, I think I am hearing rain outside now. But I think instead of repairing it, because she's now 8 years old, so kind of past Doc McStuffins, and I know she likes the movie Frozen, so I think I'm just going to give her the Frozen bank that I have made. And pass that one on to her. So, and then if she says she wants the Doc McStuffins one back, then I'll work on repairing it. But I had little feet on it, and one of the feet is gone. And I don't even know if I'll be able to find the same type of little feet again, and I might have to try and remove them all and hope it doesn't break the bank. Break the bank, that's funny. So, anyway, in other news, at the yard, Midnight has become incredibly needy and just wanting to be held constantly. And he's making it very, very hard for me to walk away. Both in the afternoons when I'm like, I gotta go to work, you know, and I put him down and he jumps right back up in my arms again. And I'm like, I have to go to work, I have to go. And then in the morning, and I'm just like, I want to go home. And he's like, nope, pet me, hold me, pet me, love me. So, I don't know. I'd love to bring him home, but as I've said, I can't do that to Opie, my 18-year-old cat, almost 19-year-old cat. I just, can't rock his world like that, so. This is very Easter-like, isn't it? Have you guys been watching, Sarah's videos here recently? She's doing the little eggs. She's such an amazing painter. And I know she's done it for years and years and years, but this is not my area of expertise at all. I don't have the patience for it. My hands get shaky. Not my thing. Although I do find this relaxing, painting my little hand-painted geometrics. Probably should have put something white here so you guys can see better, but it's alright. Gonna do 2 coats, possibly 3. 2 for sure. So anyway, yeah, and then the wounded raccoon was back a couple of times this week. And he's getting around better on his back end, so I'm happy that he's not paralyzed. I mean, one of his legs is definitely broken, and it's really sad, but there isn't a whole lot I can do. But he kind of sideways runs. He came running out to meet me this morning, and you know, I don't encourage that with the raccoons, you guys, because they're raccoons, they're wild animals. And with the luck that I have, I would end up with the one that has rabies. So I don't encourage that, you know. I'm always like, no, get back, you wait, and they're usually pretty respectful of that. But he was there, and then Tug, the one-eyed raccoon. He wasn't one-eyed when I met him. The first time I saw him, he was regular raccoon. And the first time I met Tug, he was up in a tree. And I didn't see him, and I walked under the tree, and he grabbed a hold of my ponytail and hanging upside down, just gleefully yanking on my hair, and he was just a little baby raccoon at the time. And so I call him Tug, because that's what he was doing. He was tugging on me. And he lost an eye in a fight with somebody. I don't know if it was a cat or another raccoon or what, but I haven't seen him around in a while, so it was good to see him yesterday. Now, he's one that I will hand food directly to, because I've been feeding him since he was a baby. So it was just like, Tugboat, where you been? And he grumbles at me. Rah, 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 rah. I'm like, yes, I know. And so the two wounded ones, they each got a half of a peanut butter and jelly sandwich that was left over in my lunch bag that I hadn't eaten. So they were quite happy with that. Other than that, I've just been, I don't know, my brain's kind of been in overdrive this week, thinking about in the future, you know, maybe doing some kind of a craft fair, craft show. Never done one. And also thinking about my idea of doing like a monthly craft kit, a Quirky Cat craft kit, where I just take like one of my sets of stamps, stamp out the 5 or 6 focal images, and then include whatever button set from Dress It Up is matches, and then like a substrate, like one of these chalkboards. And then, I don't know, possibly like a sheet of colored clay that would potentially match the theme. So like if I was going to do mermaids, I would do like a blue-green or something in the souffle, which we know is really easy to cut after it's been baked. And, you know, utilize my many texture sheets and mica powders, and just to kind of help people that maybe don't have the library of supplies that I've accumulated in 5 years. And, you know, and maybe somebody that hasn't really started too much mosaic work, not sure if they're going to like it or not. And that gives them the opportunity to make one or two without spending an ungodly amount of money. I don't know. Just, like I said, random thoughts bouncing around in my head. Oh, my Lanta, here comes Opie. What? What? You guys hearing him? I was going to say something else, but he's probably going to interrupt me. I hear you. I'm up here. You need to come up here. What, baby? Are you telling on your brother? Don't be a tattletale. No, he's not telling on his brother because his brother's in the window. All right, let's see. How do these look? What do I do with my glasses? Took them off my face. Hi, honey bun. What? What? Your zip tie's right there. Play with your zip tie and be quiet. This is all day long, you guys. It's like worse than having toddlers, seriously. I mean, it's just constantly like, leave your brother alone. Get out of that. That's not yours. Stop it. Leave it alone. That's all I do all day long. And I don't even have toddlers. I don't have kids. Little stinkers. So, but as I said, Opie is 18, almost 19. And I'm trying to decide if I want to do another coat of green on these. I think they're okay. Because I'm just going to do a coat of sealant after the paint dries. Ouch. That's going to leave a mark. And he's a little gimpy here lately. And yeah, so I was talking to my stepmom on the phone the other day, and all I said was, I might need to take Opie in. He's kind of gimpy. Yeah, I hear you. Anyway, and then she started talking about a type of medicine for pets and whatnot, and but all I said on my end was I need to take Opie in. He's getting kind of gimpy. And 3 hours later, I got an email to my email from Amazon, and it was the dog version of that medication, which I hadn't even said the name of out loud. All I said was, Opie's getting gimpy. I might need to take him to the vet. And so some form of artificial intelligence, listening devices, whatever, that heard that and decided to send me an email asking, hey, do you need some of this medicine for your... I guess they assumed Opie was a dog because it was the dog dosage, but I thought that was like way trippy. So I thought it was. Freaked me out a little bit. All right, you guys. I think I'm ready to start gluing, to be honest with you. I think I am. Yeah, I'm going to give these a little more time to dry. I'm going to give them a coat of varnish. I'm going to varnish the black on the bottom of the chalkboard and get my glue out and get the paint put away and get kind of set up for that. So I think when I come back, we're going to start gluing this. All right? That's it for now, you guys. Thanks so much for watching.